not sorry for the wait.
Ayo, Keys, press play.
Must not know about me, know about. You must not know about me, know about. You must not know about me. Before a second, get to thinking about. I brag different 'cause my bag different. Not a mother but a lover and a hustle like I have children. A tad different if you add riches. If you just see my appearance, you would think I was the bad bitches. My class different, I'm no bad temperance. Why my winnings ain't her winnings? This my journey and I had intentions. I move around from any contradictions. Any low-key want a competition, immediately board the mission. I wish my critics had a pot to piss in. I'm on a show and now my ops can listen. Know my ex is out the bitching. I know my biggest flex is optimism. I know my biggest test is opposition. This right here my proposition. You must not know about me, about. You must not know about me. Co-creator of my destiny. I send a prayer, they think less of me. Can't let them get the best of me. A wise being would invest in me. I'm an observer, that's the vet in me. I let the killer rest in me. I meditate cause that's the recipe. I talk to little lethal every day. It turns out that's my therapy. I'm smooth like tahini butter with the sesame. I take them all to ecstasy. I leave them all obsessed with me. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. About. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. Nah. You must not know about me. Don't you ever for a second get to thinking. You are tuned in, I'm not sorry for the wait. Janked out the beats and put it on a mixtape. No, that is not my job. Rise and shine, y'all.
Wake y'all ugly ass up.
You are now tuned in to the morning tea off GP with your girl Salita.
And your favorite cousin P.
What's brewing? Okay, with the smooth transition, you know what I'm saying?
Man, what the audio be like, man? If y'all tapping in, you know what I'm saying? Good morning. Grand Rising. Great dawn of the new day. You know what I'm saying? Let us know.
Is your mic on? Is your mic on? Because I do not think so.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Dang.
We
You know what?
gonna get it together.
But you know what that is, though?
We getting it together.
I be trying to make sure if I had to say something before that, dang, they can't hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And but
I
it's all
feel you.
good though. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
How y'all feeling today? Appreciate it.
It
Y'all
sound
go
like
over
they
beyond.
feeling real good.
Yeah, what is it?
I
It's
mean,
Friday Eve.
it is Friday
what's going
Eve.
on?
It is Friday Eve. Like it's gonna be a new year.
Nah, for real.
Oh my gosh!
Uh,
Like the end of the
are
year
you
is here.
Are you the vision board type?
I am. Am I consistent with keeping a vision board? No, but I do need to do one because I got a vision.
Do you think a vision board is important?
Yes. Because you constantly reminding yourself it's motivation every day. So yes, like I definitely if I don't do one like physically, I definitely do one on my phone. So yeah, for sure. Cause that's my screensaver right now.
What?
Vision board, yeah.
Y'all in the comments, do y'all think a vision board is important? Do y'all do a vision board? And have y'all been consistent? That's what I want to know. I was hollering at my sister the other night, and her husband was like, man, we gonna do a vision board little situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You gonna fool with it? You wanna
Yeah.
fool with it? I'm like, yeah, I fool with it. I never done one.
Yeah.
That I can
It's
recall.
really cool. I
You know?
probably have.
I seen people, do it, but
Yeah, it's really it really helps to just really visualize, get an idea of what that looks like what your goals is, and then you can like knock them off your list too. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes like I have vision boards that I still keep from years ago because it's still stuff on there that's like motivating or whatever.
I think maybe I should do mine and then burn it.
No.
The only reason I said it because now I haven't never did a vision board, but every full moon, almost every full moon, I write my affirmation and manifestations that I want to kind of like bring to light.
Yeah.
I write them down
Mhm.
and then I burn them in some water.
Mm.
I've been doing that for a couple of years now. So that's the only reason why, cause you know what I'm saying. Water translates
Mhm.
communication.
Right.
You know
It
what I'm
do.
saying. I don't know if I said it right, but yeah. And
It's like
the
putting it
water
in-
is in union with like the vibrations of the moon.
Yeah.
So I do it on a full moon.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, I thought, damn, maybe I should do it. Maybe I should burn it like that.
See, typically when I burn stuff, it's like things that I want to rid myself of, like things that I want to let go. That's when I burn stuff. But like, as like with your goals and stuff, you want to write them down. You want to constantly look at them, and you know what I'm saying? Like the vision board, the purpose of it is to see it every day and to remind yourself of
Maybe
your
I
goals.
should do too. Maybe I should put it in my notes. And
Right, like write it down and then burn that. But you definitely want the vision board. The purpose of the vision board is to have that visual.
So do people? So you
For the
you
year.
think people do their vision board then put it somewhere where they have to see it every day? Do
Yeah.
they do that?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they probably put it on their refrigerator.
I mean, I always put it in my room because when
Yeah.
I wake up every morning, I gotta look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Sarah said, "Hey, good morning,
Is that Sarah from New
Rising."
Zealand?
It is. That's Sarah from
Sarah,
New Zealand.
How did you come and
Checking in.
How did this come about? We really appreciate your viewership and participation and comments. But
We really do.
I'm really interested to know how you stumble across the morning tea of GP on the
It
Real
was
Underground
fitting.
Radio.
It was fitting.
Talk to us. Sarah, have you ever done a vision board, and how you feel about that? How you feel about the new year? Is this new year personal for you again, like the rest of the world? It's personal every year, and I ain't gonna lie. It rubbed me the wrong way. Well, not the wrong way, but I be like, man, what? It's personal every year. It wasn't personal last year.
She
You the only
said-
one living your life. How it ain't personal?
She said, "Yes, it is."
Yes, it is. What? Sarah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I don't answer one of my questions. Come
Yeah.
on now, Sarah. Come on now. But then, yeah, so I'm like, man, what? Yeah, you the only one living your life. So what has it been if it hasn't been personal this whole time? All these years.
They had thought it was gonna be personal this year, but see what had happened was they had ended up getting this situation, and then it wasn't personal no more because they was focused on somebody else or something else that didn't get them to where they was supposed to.
You a
They
psychic.
whole goal, you know.
know
You know what I'm saying?
You know
So
it.
that's what it is. That's what it be.
Are you familiar with Keefe D?
Keefy D.
Nah, matter of fact, can you give us one thing that you think you gonna automatically for sure put on your vision board?
On my vision board,
Yeah. Or is that sacred?
is it sacred?
Mm.
Oh no, it's not sacred. I mean, it is kind of sacred.
Why she
but
think about that? Y'all in the comment, give us one thing y'all gonna put on y'all vision board this year. And listen, leave this person off there, please.
Yeah. See, I know one big thing that I want to do for next year, but do I want to say that?
No, hell no.
But
These
I
hoes
will
is
say,
some hated hoes.
I will say, like, as far as, you know, something that's like not necessarily materialistic, but something that I really want to put on my vision board.
Something that maybe can everybody can relate to, that can resonate with it. They might want to readjust what they
Right.
thinking they was gonna put on their vision board and put that on there.
Right. So, my goal is to be big. Well, even right now, I'm
Your
starting.
bag?
Listen, let me
Okay.
finish. To be big on organization
Oh, okay.
and having a calendar and, you know, a actual set schedule. So maybe I may put something on my vision board like a planner, you know what I'm saying, weekly plan, like, you know, be consistent with organization, or, you know what I'm saying, have some kind of something to signify organization.
Okay. That's
So-
perfect. You can never go wrong with. I'm not the most. I'm terrible at. Cause I be feeling like, okay, I got it up here.
Right.
I got it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
But nah, you
But
gotta
I'm-
get it down
you
there.
know, yeah.
It,
And
it
that's
really
something
helps.
that's something my daddy really honed in on me.
Yeah. It helps you to be able to see your progress and stuff, and just have some sanity.
But it never translated how it should. You know,
Yeah.
I remember sometimes he used to come to my room, come to my closet, and I probably get an hour lecture because, you know, I just didn't throw the clothes in there.
Yeah.
And couple of things hung up, but he's so particular, like he fussing about the hangers being all different directions.
Yeah.
They supposed to be one way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how, and he had a planner. But
Right.
that I got the scattered brain that got that from my mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, you know, but yeah.
It's easy to, you know, it's easy to get like I like to have structure and organization, but I can't get away from. I mean, too, you don't want to be too organized, and I can fall in that trap. I'm a Virgo, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like with me, I have like for example, this year I changed my whole life. So, like at first when I was a hairstylist, I had more of a schedule because I had people that schedule appointments. So
you
I
was kind
know.
of forced.
Yeah, exactly. So I already knew, okay, this time and this time I'm going to be there. But, you know what I'm saying? Then after this, then I can do this, you know?
So do you think if you never got into hair, would you ever be as organized and stuff like that?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that has really helped a lot. Helped me to manage my time better.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yes, for sure. Because, you know, you working on other people's time too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely, like, I'm actually working on a planner that, you know, I plan to, you know, put out there because I have, like, different business ventures and stuff like that. So I want to make sure I'm consistent with all of my businesses, all my ventures. So I need to see that every day.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm working on.
That makes so much sense because repetition is the father of learning. So
Yeah.
the more you do something, the more you're familiar with it, the more you get experience with it. So if it's something like a goal or something, the more it's being downloaded into your subconscious because you've seen it. You know, that's why I was saying for the big backs, put it on your refrigerator because they going in and out the thing, but they have to see that they have to see that thing every time.
Yeah.
So it like just like a song that you don't like. But you know all the words to it because you don't heard it so much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's definitely, especially if you a big procrastinator, if you go ahead and do that and put it in the right place, that's going to help because you're going to see it over and over and over.
It will
and over
help for you to value your time and stuff like that. And like, instead of just going with the wind and like if somebody hit you up and, you know what I'm saying, want you to go somewhere, you already got what you got going on. So if I ain't hit these goals, then I can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Facts. Hey, Sarah, do y'all have Chick-fil-A in New Zealand? Do you know anything about the guy that got charged with Tupac?
I seen something vaguely about that. That basically he reneging on what he said.
he asked. He requested to be released from jail, saying that his confessions
he really wasn't there or something.
was for entertainment purposes only.
What? No.
Keep it D.
No, not for entertainment purposes.
Damn. That's
What?
wild shit.
No,
You know,
that's
people
very
are saying
wild.
that he said all this stuff because he thought he finna check out because he had cancer.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
So I guess he just want to. I guess he maybe.
See, I would have thought maybe it would have been some whole conspiracy thing, like,
want to go down as a legend.
you know what I'm
type
saying?
shit,
Maybe they
okay.
put somebody else in it and try to it's a distraction or whatever.
You know, I see
That's
a lot
wild.
of things talk about the women saying that they the real niggas now, and the men are the sassy ones.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole
What-
song out
How
now.
you feel? Is it?
Yes.
Who seen that?
What's it? Gloss
So I can get- so I
Gloss
can
up
get
or
my-
something. This how I seen it, cause Krishan, is her name Krishan?
I don't know.
You know Krishan? That's on the news. Who got us stuck in the group chat?
Oh, see, I never knew how. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I be saying rock. Rock
Okay.
is what. Okay,
Right.
okay.
It
okay,
feels
okay.
weird saying Krishan. Like it seemed like it should be something else to go
Yeah,
with it.
yeah.
But I mean, her verse is cold. Like, I mean, it says some good stuff, but I'm like, I can't chant that song. You know what I'm saying? Because it is kind of true.
You ain't on that way though.
Right? I ain't on that wave. Like, I'm like, they went hard on that,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I done got away from
So
that.
is that Glow homegirl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Glorilla,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Gloss Up whose song it was. Like, they was saying, like, basically, you know, they was saying, like, we the real niggas, the niggas some bitches or whatever. And Krishan, she was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, she named the baby Junior Krishan because she the daddy. But, yeah. I mean, she went hard on her verse, too, you know what I'm saying?
Spirit is not pleased with
Yeah,
this.
but I'm like, I can't hear it. I can't
But
be
you
listening to this
feel it.
song.
You ain't finna rock with it for your own
Right.
lane.
But I
you
can
feel
see
it,
the
though.
light that they're in. You know what I'm saying? I can see where they at with it, you know?
Did they get any backlash from women?
I ain't even like listen to the
You ain't
comments.
tap in?
I ain't read the
The
comments.
reason I asked because we had a lady, a queen, to propose yesterday.
Oh man, I seen it. I seen it this morning, I think, when I got to scrolling or something.
Yeah. And the girls they're up in the uproar. They do not agree with that.
Yeah.
No. So when you saw it, what was your thoughts?
I was trying to make it. Well, I was trying to get an understanding. Cause you know what she was doing, she was exing the family. Well, she was like she exed them, and stuff like that.
Everybody approved.
Yeah. And I mean that video was a reflection of that song that I listened to, because when she proposed, he was like this. And then he was like, and then they were like, is he crying? And then he was like, he put his hand out and he was like,
Was it arched like that?
he was like, yeah. And like, I mean, but it was just like, almost like he was waiting on her to, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I see who running the relationship. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like, you know, she manhandling the relationship. Yeah, man. Hey.
So you saying he the helpmate?
I don't know what the situation is. I don't know. But
You know,
she,
motherfucker.
but I will say she strong on him.
She's strong.
She heavy on him. She, you know.
She gotta be, huh? Them knees
Shan
work.
said it was the way she kneeled for me too masculine.
Them knees worked on it. Well, one of them do it on it.
Man, I mean, it was just how the whole conversation. I asked such. I asked such and such.
You know, for me, man.
I asked your mama. I asked your sister. I asked her.
Man, it's so hard.
So you better say yeah, goddamn me, or a fight come with it.
it's so hard to take anything serious on the internet these days, man. Cause
Yeah.
okay, you got the aspect of okay, damn, she is really putting forth the initiative. She really wants to be married. Cause I know there has been proposals in real life, like it
Yeah.
was a serious proposal.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I know somebody
Yeah. Yeah. I
that
know
actually did
people
this,
too.
right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no name.
Shan said I strongly dislike the whole thing.
But see, this the thing. The other element to this equation is we're in a climate where everything's about clicks and views.
Mm-hmm.
So it's done got to the extreme that, man, listen, y'all. If y'all cooperate with this whole situation, we get together and do this stuff, we can get a big bag and we can get on and we can, et cetera, et cetera. We might have a reality show or something from this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to gauge, like, hold on.
Right.
Is this a serious situation or it's just for the clout situation? You know what I'm saying? It's just for all the accolades and all the be trending and all that shit there.
I
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
know, man.
Like you can't never. It's so hard to like. I mean, even with the comedy, I get videos all the time. Look at it, and it's so staged.
Yeah.
But they make it
Seem like it ain't.
Yeah, like they frame it like.
Yeah,
it's
nowadays
some
you
random-
really don't know.
For
But
real.
but that did kind of it gave real. But at the same time, when they make it to the shade room, a lot of times it do be staged stuff. A lot of that stuff they make it to, cause how you make it to the shade room,
Cause
that
listen.
ain't easy to get on.
so I'm gonna tell you something. She wasn't easy on the eyes. You know what I mean? Aesthetically, it wasn't giving pleasing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it wasn't.
So
I-
like you said, the climate that got to the point where you damn near probably have to stage some shit to get, cause it gotta be the perfect,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, recipe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean for that. But even though that it could be staged and it could be fraud, it's still gonna reference for some real deal conversations and opinions. So to me, it's like, okay, make your mind up.
Yeah.
You confessing to be the real nigga now? How can you be mad?
Right.
What come with being the real nigga? What you think?
Man.
What come with being the real nigga? Huh?
What, of a relationship or
A
what?
period. I mean, the women are claiming to be the real niggas and saying that the men are the, the sassy ladies.
I mean, I ain't saying I'm no real nigga, but I have been in a space where I'm like, damn, I can't even. Like, I've been called a bitch, but I can't even be the bitch because you the bitch. Like, bruh, am I the nigga? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole era of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, geesh, like, what? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you analyze, like, everything that's going on in the world, like, with the foods and the weed and all that stuff, it is making, you know what I'm saying, it is making the dudes more feminine,
glad
making
you said
us,
that.
it's an
I'm
imbalance
glad you said
in the estrogen and the testo and all of that and all of that. So it's like, okay, it's something serious going on because it ain't just me. It's a lot of these people having conversations.
Yeah.
And then, along with, I don't know, whatever we've numbed ourselves of, to or whatever. And it's like the women, I think too, like the women was so built on, we seen like a lot of women go through it. A lot of our parents or we didn't see a man around or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, like, or we seen a grandparent, like, you know what I'm saying, being a woman and not really having a lot of favor when it comes to stuff, you know what I'm saying. She just all we seen was her being at the house and having all the kids and, you know what I'm saying, cooking, but she couldn't really do no more than that type of thing. So we seen that, and then we grew up in a generation where we was like, where a lot of our parents or whatever, whether they literally told us that, or they showed us like, you don't need nobody, you know what I'm saying, you need to have this, and this, you know what I'm saying, and they poured into the women, you need to do this, you need to have this. So we so strong on, we got to make sure we have this, you know what I'm saying, and then now we so far ahead, and then we get in these situations, and we and you know, the dudes, you know, take a while, you know, in these situations, those dudes take a while to, you know what I'm saying, get to that space or whatever, and we like, well, you know what I'm saying, what is it that you offer me? I got this, you know what I'm saying, and then on top of that, that's causing a whole nother situation, like, you know, a whole conversation that we talked about before, like how when the woman has all of this and the man coming into a situation, and some plot on the women, some, you know, they just innocently do that, but then it end up being pride getting in the way, ego, and on both ends, you know what I'm saying, and then it's like, and then like I said, in my predicaments, you know, you calling me now, I'm used to, like, you know, growing up, yeah, you hear people on the radio, they call the women bitches and hoes and all this stuff. And then, so, yeah, I've been called all of that before, but I'm like, bitch, I haven't got a chance to be that. Because you've been that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what in the undercover is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
No, I understand. But that was a bar because, the masses look at the results. Yeah. But they don't really understand, like, the testosterone, estrogen, like, that is a real thing. And they are really putting these things in our foods, these processed foods and stuff, where it's not a coincidence that men are getting to be more feminine, overly feminine, because you got the balance. You know what I'm saying? You got to have balance. Yeah. So, yes, you have some feminine elements even to the masculine. You can't just be strictly, you know what I'm saying?
But these foods got this extra estrogen.
For real. And that's just another method of dividing the homes.
Exactly.
Specifically the indigenous, us people. You know what I'm saying? Because they profit off of us being divided. You know what I'm saying? So you're not lying. Right. That is something that's going over a lot. They not realize, so they need to be, you know, paying attention to what they put in their bodies and what they giving their children, to put in their bodies. You know what I'm saying? That brings a question to me, like, okay, so are there any specific foods that are more on the testosterone side, or you can take to boost your testosterone, or
I think it's just the whole imbalance thing, and I think that's mainly what it is. But I know, cause like, even if we have too much estrogen, that messes us up, you know what I'm saying? Cause I know for sure, like, foods that do have like high in estrogen, but ain't no telling, man. They may got something in the beds. Hey,
no, a simple thing
that's gonna reverse, you know, whatever. Ain't no, you know, I don't know. But I know too that, like, for example, like, you know what I'm saying, we know when we have a hormonal imbalance, you know what I'm saying, like, we grow more hair on our face and stuff like that. So it's starting to turn more manly
from a certain aspect, but not the whole, like.
Well, I'm saying, like, that's a sign, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that's like, it's a hormonal
physical
imbalance.
Signs.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things, you know what I'm saying?
Like, women out here that don't realize how masculine they are for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, it's chemistry and everything, not just the foods. It's just like the programming and, you know what I'm saying, what the survival mode. That's a lot of that. It's the survival mode and the fear of, you know, being The fear of
Man, listen,
failing.
I'm gonna tell you something. This music is so terrible because
Ooh,
you
the
don't
music
even
for
have to
sure.
be in survival
The music.
mode for real.
Yeah.
But the music will make you feel like you're in
You-
survival mode.
yeah, for
People
real.
don't realize how powerful and how impactful the subconscious downloads affect them.
Yeah.
They don't realize it because
Facts.
if you listen to this, oh, I got to hunt, kill online.
Right. You gonna think you need to do that. And it ain't even
Nigga
like
be
that.
like, hey, excuse me, man. I like the dress you got on.
Yeah.
You looking good today. Let me hold the door for you. Or just simple chivalry type of things.
Mm-hmm.
I see these comments and they not just being funny.
Right.
Man, hoe ass nigga talking about some, hey, excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Weak ass nigga. That's how they be talking. Girl, this lame ass nigga talking about good morning. What? What? I see this every day.
Yeah.
Please stop with the beautiful queen, good morning, newbie. And I do understand niggas, especially in this day and age.
Yeah, there's some
because
imposters
it's
out
been
there.
oversaturated and hype.
Yes.
The conscious, quote unquote, shit.
Right. They
But
know
come
a
on
few
now, a
words
simple good
and-
morning. It's cool
Yeah.
to know that maybe he sent it to somebody else.
Right.
That's for you to decipher. But that don't mean you don't have to be polite and accept the kind gesture. You don't have to be an asshole just because you feel like he didn't say good morning to 10 other women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, girl, go to
Yeah,
the
you
group
can't
chat.
do
Girl,
nothing
these hoe ass
nowadays.
niggas talking about good morning, man. What type of niggas say good morning? You know what I'm saying? Ain't that some shit? Have you ever said that?
Nah, I ain't never said
Don't lie.
that now. I ain't never said that now.
Because, I mean, it's cool. If you've been delivered, you've been delivered. But have you ever said it for real?
Nah.
But your homegirls done told you that before. Don't lie on 'em. I ain't gonna ask
I
you
don't
their name.
think I don't think a simple good morning with I don't think a simple good morning would make them just say that. Shan said I think people be trolling when they say stuff like that. I just can't believe people actually think like that. Yeah, cause I mean now
And they for sure say if you say Grand Rising. They for sure say if you say
people
Grand Rising.
people feel some type of way about, but I think it's because of like that whole imposters that then came out and learned these new words.
But you walk, you
and ain't
going to
really
work. You going to work with the European people every day. They talk about good morning, some donuts in the
Right.
in the break
Exactly.
room. You don't feel no type of way,
Right.
Even though you know
Mm-hmm.
they ain't paying what they weigh.
Right. Yeah, I don't.
Is that Shan from the town?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to you, Shan. Holla at Shan to get your goddamn eyebrows done.
Already, where she
Arched or
located?
whatever
At?
they do to them. She do that. Holla at her.
Where you at? Where you located? At?
I think she up here.
Oh, in Little Rock. Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, tap in with her. Hey, I ain't just gonna get nobody no shout out for nothing. I done seen her work. It look good to me. If I seen somebody with some, you know what I'm saying, with some eyebrow though, A1, you feel me? I might, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna simp out like that. But I might holler at her. I'ma holler at her. You know what I'm saying? If they
Yeah.
if they got everything else to go with it. Anyway, Taraji.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see her rant, her breakdown or whatever?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I was just like, oh, okay, yeah.
Hmm?
I've heard the narrative of, you know, black women getting paid less, you know, in the acting industry. Then I know too, ain't the actors on strike or something?
Yeah,
It's like a whole thing with that. And I know too, just with me not even dipping all the way into that industry, I know that that's like, as far as like, you know, really having just a whole bunch of, you know, I don't know Taraji level, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I can see that frustration, like that whole, I mean, just entertainment media, whatever. But I know, like what you was showing me earlier about what Keke Palmer had said. I can agree with that a lot because honestly, when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to any kind of creativity that you're doing, you have to really look at it like a business, and you can't look for other people to give you what you want. Sometimes you have to create that. You know, especially like you can use them for a, you know, I ain't gonna say use them, but like work with them to have the platform and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you still gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta you gotta figure it out, you know?
Yeah.
So something that's gonna stick.
Do you feel like what Kiki said was shade?
I don't think it was shade. Do I think she should have said anything about it? Like, unless
I mean, it was back to back.
what she was saying.
What Kiki Palmer post was like right after
Uh-huh.
that.
Oh, but she didn't say that it was in correlation to that.
She didn't have to say it. That's why I asked, what do you think it was shade? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Shade kind of like, you know, it's like indirect, like, you know what I mean?
right. I mean, especially if she didn't like reference to it, she should have like reference to it or something like that.
That's why it's shade, because you don't reference to it. Like, you just throw that bullshit out there.
Yeah.
Because it's like throwing a rock with hiding your hand. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I mean, it was like it was almost kind of like she was trying to prove a point against what Taraji was saying. You know, like basically,
Shade.
yeah.
Yeah.
She that probably. I mean, like what she was saying, that was some real stuff,
It
though.
was.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it is a way of going.
She could have
about
waited,
it.
or she could have been said that if she feel like that. You know what I mean? That's like this me, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. I love Yvette,
Mhm. Me too.
and I'm not talking about like she just putting up with it and taking them back. And I'm not talking about that part. But in the movie, it's just like her personality. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. It sticks.
I like her personality.
Yeah.
Now I didn't like the fact that. Cause I don't give a fuck what nobody say. She let Rodney come there. She, you know, they probably didn't show it, but Rodney hit them chicks. Ain't no way you done let this nigga. What? Ain't no way you don't let this nigga come to your parole to your house and act like you can't do nothing about it, and you still standing there, and your son in there.
Yeah, that was wild.
Let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? So. Her morals and her principles weren't necessarily intact, but her personality, I don't know, it's something, you know, movies have that effect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But outside of that, she is a great actress.
Mhm.
She really is, and she's funny. I don't like her stance on, you know, men in relationships, and
What
I
she
feel-
be doing? What she say?
she got the Lisa Ray syndrome and the Tracy Ellis Ross syndrome and the, you know, I'm not trying to hear nothing from no nigga type of, you know, attitude. But it kind of like, it contradicts yourself when you in these situations, because at your age, like, you can be dealing with what you're dealing with, but you will have a support system, a backbone, and somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, got you covered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Humans by nature yearn for companionship, no matter what nobody say. Cause I'm content where I'm at. I understand the process. I trust the process.
Yeah.
So I don't have the complaint mentality. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to compromise the standard that the women in my family set as far as being a wife, to just have a wife, to just have a companion, a partner,
Yeah.
a helpmate. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't have that. You know what I mean? But I'm not. You will never see me or hear me say anything about, you know what I mean, like, I'm not gonna compromise, or I'm not gonna you know what I'm saying, do
Yeah.
what a man supposed to do or whatever as far as concerning my role as a partner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. And you know that's the energy that she's giving off in multiple interviews. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard, cause she not wrong about speaking on what's going on in that industry, cause that industry is treacherous.
Yeah.
It's treacherous for black people in general. But in
Right.
every industry, the black woman gonna get the short end of the stick.
Yeah. Right.
You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, the black men too, but of course, just being a man, you not gonna necessarily get the same, but you getting the short end. That's in pretty much anything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But things like that should further influence you to wanna, you know, join and have a team, and not just try to do everything by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Putting on this front like you got it all together. Cause in her rant, a lot of weight on her shoulders would be taken off if her attitude was different.
Yeah.
That's the take I got from it. You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't wrong. And Kiki wasn't wrong either. It's just the wrong timing and the
Yeah.
intention
Right.
is my issue. You know what I'm saying? Because when you claim that you got hit upside the head or whatever you said happened,
Right.
and the whole situation with Usher, you wanted all the women to gather around in conjunction, in unity and solidarity with you. So, to be honest, this is a fellow sister in this industry. That conversation, what you
Right.
said, what you posted, that should have been something y'all could have probably had a
Exactly.
conversation.
Right. Facts.
So that speaks to her integrity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And her loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So the division is my issue. The contradictions is my issue.
Yeah.
So the people watching will keep, all right, messy ma'am. You know, Serena Williams. Did you see what she got going on?
What she had donated her breast milk.
Think about that.
That's pretty cool. So she ain't need it or something?
Well,
Don't she
was
got a new
traveling.
baby? Okay.
And you know how traveling goes when it comes to like liquids and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
Oh,
So it was
okay.
one of those situations.
That is so cool.
To me, it was just like the 10, just put a 10 on the 2.
Yeah.
Cause she was talking about she made a post and she was like how great of a deed she did. You know what I mean? To me, it's just kind of rubbing it wrong because if you're gonna do a good deed, just do the good deed.
She like y'all need to know this some real deal Holyfield
But
milk.
you gotta think about this.
This
though.
gonna give your child superpowers and they gonna be able to play tennis
Nah.
real hard and go to the Olympics.
Drinking that girl titty milk is not gonna impute the skill set and characteristics.
It might make 'em run
and
faster.
agility.
You never
no,
know.
It's not gonna do that. It's not gonna do that.
Well,
And
she value her breast milk.
I see. But this is my thing right here. How long would that damn breast milk last? For her to make a post like this just done change these folk life. No, these folk just sustain until they got to what else they gonna get. But a week of milk ain't changing nobody's damn life. I don't care what you did. You could have went to the moon and back.
It might have saved somebody. It got some nutrients in there now.
He got a couple of niches in there, lethal, but goddamn, let's be for real now. The video it probably had about a week or two. It probably ain't even 2 weeks. I don't even know. I just know it wasn't enough. And they might been strong for a week. They might be strong for a couple of days.
I bet it's better than that Similac.
Listen, temporarily, but if these people that's
Now,
unfortunate,
permanently.
if these people that's unfortunate, a week of titty milk ain't gonna change their life if they went back to the Similac. Lethal.
Maybe they'll change from there.
They already
It'll be a
unfortunately they
life
probably
changing
can't.
situation.
They probably can't. She need to I don't know. I ain't even gonna say that there because the people just come.
That lady was just happy that she donated her milk. Now
Man, listen, this is one of the
that just shows how powerful black women are. Cause we can breastfeed anybody, all the races. Can I get a boom?
hell no. I'm trying to see why is you trying me for yet another episode
I mean, ain't that what you got me on the show for?
to try me?
I think so.
Hell no. Hell no. I got you on this
What
show.
you thought I was gonna agree with everything?
Hell no. But I definitely got you on the show because I didn't think you would. I don't need no yes man, no yes woman around me. So on that part,
So do you want to fight or do you want me to be a yes man?
I don't want you to be a yes man, but I want to fight a little bit. how you acting?
Yeah,
Because you know damn well.
the real underground radio. Can y'all schedule put together a boxing match for us? We need to monetize this.
Cause you listen, you
The
know
morning
damn
tea
well.
off GP boxing match.
You know damn well that milk that she got brewing in her body and that she left for somebody unfortunate that's gonna last maybe 1 week. It's not gonna make a big difference in a child's life.
It may
Who
not.
you think she is?
It may
On the
not.
X-Men?
Now it may not, especially if they don't know who the breast milk is from. But if they know, it could change their life because you know it could alter their mental. They be like, man, we're blessed. We have Serena Williams breast milk.
You know they say that she ain't no woman now.
And then what they probably do is they probably just dab a little bit and just mix a little bit with their milk and just make it prolong it.
You
I'll
think
do
that's-
something like that.
So,
I'm gonna take a
alright,
picture.
So now we got 30 days, half and half.
Yeah.
So, I ain't gonna lie. If my baby mama had trouble, I'll tell her, we sell it. We hold it and we sell it. We be like, nah, Serena, before we take this, you gotta sign every pouch. You gotta sign it. Yeah. That's
We
what
need to
gonna
make
do.
sure it's from you.
And we don't know what's in it. I wouldn't
To the
trust it.
highest bidder,
I
we
wouldn't
got
trust it.
Serena
I
Williams
wouldn't trust
breast milk.
I would not trust it. Okay, there's an anonymous post. It was too much to goddamn me
Right
don't worry
there.
about it. Don't worry about it, yeah. So I did yeah. So I got
You summed it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy dating this girl since October.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this month she asked for $1,000
Mm.
for her children's Christmas. He told her he got $500 for her.
Okay.
She wasn't having it. She don't understand why she can't get it all. Mind you,
Well, she should
her
have.
baby daddy on transport, and he is in his child's life. He gets them every weekend. Active father. He wants to know, like, the people thoughts. When do you start contributing financially, and what do this situation sound like to the masses?
I don't think it's a date on when you should start contributing financially, because everybody have their love language, and then too, like, you know, if you really care, and you not saying, I don't know how desperate this situation was, but if you seen her struggling or something like that, like I mean, for her to be mad about the $500, that's not right. That's not right. But my advice to her would be is to go up a little bit higher. You got to ask for $1,500 so you can get $1,000. But other than
Y'all,
that,
I'm
other
gonna
than
need y'all to
that,
pray for me.
other than that though, the $500, I will be so grateful for that because, for one, I mean, of course, we're not talking about me, but me, if I'm asking for a thousand, I desperately need that. You know what I'm saying? And I already know exactly what I'm gonna get my child. I know stuff ain't cheap these days. But if you give me $500, I'm gonna make some work with $500 and whatever I got. I'm finna make this work. Thank you, baby. Cause you didn't even have to do that. I didn't want to ask you. But yeah, so that she's wrong for getting upset about that. Like,
My issue with you is, you know damn well, people.
I'm not no good money getter or nothing like that.
I'm
But
saying people ain't solid like how you, you know what I'm saying? How you
I ain't
think.
saying they is.
I'm saying I feel like sometimes you are compelled to get a benefit of the doubt because you feel like, man, these folks can't be this bad. I heard. You know
What I'm giving the benefit of the doubt.
No, I'm saying, like you said, like if you ask, you really, really need it. It's not like you
Right.
trying to get over.
Exactly.
But it's people that they intention and they focus and they goal and they whole campaign is about getting over.
Right.
That has been imputed, instilled, ingrained, indoctrinated into them to get over. Their grandmothers, mothers, aunties, and big cousin has told them, if a man can't put nothing in your pocketbook, he don't need to be putting nothing in your snapping turtle.
Yeah.
Turtle. He don't need to be putting nothing in there. A wet ass without the cash is like a big field without grass. That's
What?
That's what they have been told. That's what they've been told.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, that Negro is better than me. And this is another episode of why the simping has to end today. That simp shit. You've been talking to this lady for 2 months. You have you even met all the kids? Y'all not even girlfriend and boyfriend. What is you doing?
So they're not in the same household? No?
I don't know. They didn't say that part, but she got multiple kids.
Right.
The nerve that she has to be asking him for some money. She just trying to get over. You got a baby daddy that's on child support. Get the kids every weekend. He's very active.
Right.
And guess what? A man that's active, he got a village. 9 times out of 10, that's doing shit too.
Mm-hmm.
So the baby mama, she benefits from that too. But my thing is this: you got multiple kids, and you trying to get a suitor. You need to try to make that shit worth his while. Cause why he picking you?
I mean, well, if she got multiple kids and he knew that, like, your kids come with you.
Exactly. That's why you gotta end the simping. And that's why, cause as long as you got the simping going on, you got women out here with all these kids just expecting to get the same thing a woman that didn't have all these kids and makes all these drastic mistakes with prancing around on a high horse when they shouldn't be. Enabling bad behavior. That's what's going on. Because why? Cause why you ain't trying to make it work with your baby daddy? You done did this 3 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
You done did this 4 times in a row. Huh?
What?
People talk about how bad birth is. They talk about postpartum. How bad is it if you gonna do it time and time again with the same man that you deem ain't worthy. I shared a post yesterday, and this lady, she got 5 kids. She got 3 by one guy, right?
Mhm.
The post was like, I'd rather have one with 2 baby daddies and multiple kids than multiple kids with 1 baby daddy.
Mhm.
That's what he said. And the first thing that piqued my interest is, okay, well, if you did it 3 times in a row, y'all might as well go ahead and kiss and make up. She commented, ew. Ew. I said, ew. She said, I don't know why I liked him.
Yeah.
I said, in my head, I'm like, everybody can see you. What you mean you don't know what you like? 3 times?
Yeah.
3 times you got pregnant.
I mean,
3
because people be in a space like,
Here she go.
yeah, here I go. Yeah, here I go. I let you talk. I
Uh,
let you talk when I'm finna go dip
okay,
in.
okay.
But like a lot of times we with a person who's a reflection of who we are or who we was at the time when we met them. And sometimes we get away from that, but we also be stuck in that situation because, you know what I'm saying, we don't see. It's hard to grow because, you know what I'm saying, you stuck in this same space that y'all both was at when y'all met and got together. So some people do be stuck in this situation, then they eventually wake up like, okay. And then you 3 kids later like, okay, I see this man, he still every time I done had 3 kids, it still ain't, and he ain't making no improvement. I'm steady, you know, progressing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then a person can move on. So I don't see, like, I can't say that a person should stay if they have 3 kids together. That's not some. If you're not happy there, or if you're not in that same space that he don't want to grow out of or whatever, then yeah, move around. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
What do you think is best for the children, though?
It at the end of the day, it don't even matter because the kids can be affected in the household or out the household. If you in the household and you not happy, and sometimes the kids can even be looking at the daddy like, damn, daddy, you still ain't, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, they'll see that too.
Mean, how many times do it take you to realize you ain't happy though? Like, we talk about
Some
reflections,
people it
right?
take years.
We talk about reflections.
Yeah.
You saying ew? You done did this shit 3 times.
Some people
Where is
start
our reflection.
Some people start in high school, early 20s. We don't know what we want out here. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe the nigga don't know what the hell he want 3 times.
Right.
I don't got no excuse for him.
Yeah, I ain't say you got to.
Do you got an excuse for him?
Excuse for what?
Him not study goddamn getting her pregnant and not doing shit.
Right. I mean, if
He ain't happy with her.
well, he ain't happy with himself either.
So the ew says everything about her, not him. I
I mean,
don't know what I like to him. You was pregnant for 9 months. You had this baby. We don't know you. Let's just throw in you had.
so listen, you don't think people make life mistakes where they end up having kids with the people they don't want to?
No,
they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so I mean,
but how many times do it take? Because really, you study having these babies, you are putting your child in a fucked up situation over and over and over again. They need
Right.
both parents
Right.
in their life.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it don't work like that, but why you steady doing this shit?
But
So at this point, yes, you should put the children first.
But it's been situations
You
where
don't put your
the
cat
man,
first.
where the man and the woman, the mama and the daddy was in the household, and these kids is still messed up because they done seen they whole life. They parents was always into it, or they was never on the right page. I always seen my mama do this, my daddy didn't do this, or I always seen, and it could be they could see it in a whole different light. The mama could be, see that the daddy, could be wrong, but the kids could probably look at the mama like, dang, why you always mad at mama? But like, who want to deal with that trauma? For like, happiness is key. I'm all game for moving around. If you not happy, I don't care what the situation is, because you only get one life. I don't give a damn if I gotta start over again. Like if I'm 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, I don't care. Like happiness is key. Like I'm not finna imprison myself to a situation where I see there's no growth or something like that. So okay, then this is my thing, because you call me out for always seeing the light in things or whatever, or making light of things, or giving people the benefit of the doubt. But you want, it's like, yeah, it's you have the thoughts like, yeah, you shouldn't. 3 kids later, you know what I'm saying? You done had 3 kids with this child. I mean, this man. Why would you say you don't want this man or whatever? But you got to think about it. People have different life journeys. They get to the right headspace where you have that thought process or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They get to that space and it may click for them. Shit. Some people it click at 40. Some people it click at 25. Some people it click early. You know what I'm saying? But people make mistakes and shit. Like a baby, and once it's here, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't put it back in the wound or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you may be in that space where you like, this is your world, this is all you see. So I am in a good space. Sometimes that you may come from a family where they like they ain't never seen just a person, maybe like you the only child they have a baby or anything, and that's a success in their family. So that's all they see. But then when they live a little more and they see the rest of the light, then it's like, oh, that's when it click. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, when it do click, do you still stay in that fire? You know what I'm saying? Or do you move around? We all got stuff that you know what I'm saying? So that's why, I don't know. I try to
feel like, okay, let's just say if it took 3 times for somebody to realize whatever they need to be realizing, right?
Right.
Let's say they made a decision for their happiness finally, right?
Mhm.
Do you think do you not feel like a certain amount of humility and humbleness should come with that though? Like, you made a decision, cool.
Mhm.
But see, that's where my energy is coming from. She come in and ew. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Girl, you lay down with ew with your feet in there 3 times. see,
Right.
if I'm in the grocery store and I see a lady with 3 kids, we have a conversation, you know what I mean? I don't have no energy or no sentiment to like down her or show her no mirror just because I'm talking to her and she telling me she had 3 kids and she ain't with the dad no more. She looking for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
That energy comes from when you show me that your mentality ain't where it should be for somebody that's accountable and then made that decision to be happy, but you have the right mentality of a person that has done this. I don't see no accountability with nobody that done had 4, 5 kids, 3 kids, and then moved on to have the sentiment of ew when it comes to her baby daddy being mentioning. No, you ain't learned shit. You study pointing the finger.
Mm-hmm.
How you pointing the finger? You don't like you the last person that need to be pointing the finger about having a bad situation because you chose this bad situation 3 times and talk about ew. Not to mention your kids, you still love them and they still love their father. So if your kids seeing you talking like that about their father, how would they feel?
Mm-hmm.
Because just like you chose him 3 times and now you chose happiness, you chose to have the absent father 2 more times. The first time when you really found out, if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that might not even be the case. He might be an active father. You just don't like him as a partner, so it's you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But the internet get reckless when somebody heartstrings and emotions get to turn and they just say whatever. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no humility or no humbleness by having that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? We don't know your baby daddy. You ain't have to say that. You could just said, I don't like that. I don't agree. Only thing that mean is you ain't got to deal with a nigga that don't want to deal with a woman. They got 3 kids by the same baby daddy versus a woman with 2 kids or more by different baby daddies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm looking at. I ain't just, even though the accountability and the decisions is what it is, I ain't got nothing to say just because. But I got a lot to say when I see somebody say something about a nigga derogatory when you done laid down with him 3 times. Well, you ain't laid down with him 3 times, but you had his child 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Him not being about nothing make it even worse. Because that means two other times you chose to put your child in a messed up position, a position where he start from behind. You already start behind because you indigenous to this planet. You so-called black. So you already start behind with an X on your back. So to make that choice, that's not the best thing to do. That's not the best thing to do for your children. And it's, of course, like you said, it's always exceptions, and that's why I'm not. When I'm saying this is in general. I'm thinking about the majority, not the exceptions. In any unfortunate situation, there is always an exception. So I'm not saying I can't consider the exception when it's way more times where the better situation is for both. You know what I mean? And let's just say you don't have both. Cool. But the more kids you have, the less of your chance to have somebody come in and step in for that position.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what you got going on, a man looking at extra kids is extra bills. He got to.
Yeah.
I mean, if he a real one, now you might got a lot extra to throw around, so it might not be a thing for you, but it also might not be a thing for you to pour into those children either. You got stepdads out here that's they do their thing, and they do these women out here talking about the bare minimum. They do the bare minimum as far as the kids. But if he choosing you like he choosing, if he choosing you like he's supposed to be choosing your children also, then he need to be pouring into them too, just like they his.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I wouldn't make that jump with no woman if I wasn't signing up for the whole thing.
Right.
And even if I signed up for the whole thing, this is a reality that a lot of women don't understand, because the men gonna say, man, I love them kids like they mine. That's cap. And the women will say, man, he treat them and he love them like they his. That's cap. You can't. Now, you can treat them fairly. You can love them wholeheartedly. But you can't love them the same way you love your own. It don't work like that. Because if it came down to yours and theirs, as far as if they need a kidney, it ain't no question what you going to do. And you're not wrong for doing it. You're not wrong for making that decision. That don't mean that you don't love them. That don't mean that you don't love them wholeheartedly. But you ain't loving them the same as you love yours. That's just like, I believe women. I believe my mama got favorites. I think women got favorites. Mothers got favorites. Parents got favorites. Do you believe parents got favorites of their children? Because a lot of shit
Maybe,
be capped. They don't want nobody to feel no type of way. But
Right.
they got favorites.
Yeah, maybe so.
You know what I'm saying? And the favorites could fluctuate.
Mm-hmm.
I think with my mama,
Right.
they up and down with my mama.
Yeah.
I think Raquel might be the favorite. If she into Raquel, I'm going to be the favorite. And vice versa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The love is real.
Right.
I feel the love.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's a favorite. Not that that's a bad thing at all either, because when I have children, I think I'm gonna have favorites too.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's just something that you love about each.
You think your
one.
mama got favorite? Do you think you and your mama favorite?
Yeah.
Or do you know it?
I'm my mama favorite till my brother come down. And then
Do you? How do you feel when he come down? Do you feel less than?
no, not at all.
Do you only feel like that because Cause that's natural, right? Like she
Yeah.
don't get to see him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think though I probably was my mama's favorite because I think mama was just happy to have a little girl. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't think she showed a lot of favoritism. But I think my brother did think that because she used to buy me more clothes than him. But
Oh,
that's
really?
but that's because my stuff was way cheaper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
yeah.
a pair of his pants is probably like 3 of my shirts.
Nah, no,
You
nah,
know?
for real.
And a pair of pants
Real.
type of thing.
Your
so.
LEI jeans and your
Right.
mud jeans to his Levi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. So,
Yeah.
but so yeah.
You think about time to let these artists and stuff know what's going on out here.
Yeah, we can go ahead and give them the tea.
It's ready.
Let me see. Yep.
Okay. Are you standing on business?
What you mean standing on business?
Is your business getting the exposure that it needs?
I don't know, cousin P. You tell me.
Hell no, because you're not promoting it on the morning TLG. Y'all tripped. Y'all
Atera
tripped.
is the IT painkiller.
Y'all
Remote
tripped.
monitoring and management.
Don't mind the Europeans.
You tripped.
I was pushing it. It wasn't doing nothing. What we at on time?
We 11 minutes behind an hour.
Behind?
Yep.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah,
That's all
we
right.
almost at an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, so Cameron Diaz. Have you ever heard of her before?
Mhm.
Yeah, she says having married couples having separate rooms should be normalized.
Mm. Dang.
And a lot of women agree with that.
Dang.
What you
I
think?
don't want no separate room. I'm too clingy. Like, and then what you doing over there? I don't know about that. I mean, I ain't never had to live with nobody for a long time, but if you gonna go in the other room, I ain't gonna say you might well get another house, but, cause, I mean, the bills would be different, but that ain't making sense to me. Clearly you not happy.
Listen, man,
I want mine to be clingy.
it was
I wants to sleep with mine.
so exhausting reading all the comments.
For real. I have heard of people saying they want to live in separate houses and stuff like that. I don't know.
It was evidence to me that most of the time motherfuckers out here getting into these marriages and relationships for the wrong reasons. I didn't see no men saying this, agreeing to that at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn. It's rough out here. Cause you can stay in the jungle where you belong. You can stay in the goddamn jungle. If you don't want to sleep with me, and that's what. Back to that vetting process, cause I ain't gonna lie. If you ain't got a certain amount of clinginess for me, we'll never get serious. We'll never get serious. Now I need balance, but no. I need. This shit is ridiculous. What? What
Yeah,
type
that's
of
wild.
motherfucker don't want to sleep with me every night?
How y'all feel in the
How we
comments? Would y'all be in a marriage like that?
Man, I had a lady, cause I shared the post. I had a lady tell me when I get older, I'm gonna understand. I never listen.
And how old was you at that time?
This was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I I ain't never listen, and it'll fuck me up real bad. And I call a family meeting if I seen my parents do this shit.
Man,
My dad was 52 when he died,
that's kind of weird though.
so ain't no way I'm gonna.
I think my daddy in his room and then mama in her room, so they good. Nah, that don't make sense.
Listen, if it's
What are we here for? What are we doing?
Now I ain't gonna lie. I done been in a relationship where I done lived with my girl, and we done been into it so bad where I slept on the couch.
Yeah. I think it is good to have separate spaces. Like, you know, you have
A man came.
like a man cave and I have my little
That's
creative
cool.
room or
Yeah.
whatever, you know. But we at nighttime, baby, we need to lay down together.
We do, and I'm gonna tell you something. That was the worst sleep I got every time I done slept on the couch.
Man, toss and turn all night.
And we made up by that shit. She did not fool with that.
Yeah.
She did not go for that. Cause when we talked about it, she like, listen, man, when we get, don't be going. But my thing is, if you mad at me, man, forget that.
Oh, you saying like when y'all mad, but like when y'all go other places, y'all good? Y'all gotta.
Nah, what I'm saying is, the times that I slept on the couch, it was like, are we into it?
Right.
But we into it bad enough where it's like, I ain't finna fake the phone
Right.
and get in the bed and,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, now it's been times where I still sit in bed, but it's like I turn.
Right.
I turn.
Exactly.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
That's
But-
that's what I'm
but
gonna do.
That's the worst sleep because in my heart, I want to cuddle
Right.
until I get hot, or my arm fall asleep or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Because if we locked in like that, then
Ain't no
I'm
switching
like-
up.
I'm like 10 toes. Like I need to feel your body. I need everything. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
That's
I
how I
need
am
your
for real.
toes intertwined with my toes.
Damn.
Fingers intertwined with my
See,
fingers.
for me,
Eyelashes. Nah, just playing.
my toes, they ain't really feeling my toes and stuff. I ain't got the cutest feet, and feet kind of rough. Mine is.
Well, you can interlock your feet. I keep my socks on
That don't
anyway.
even want nothing to do. See, I can't sleep like that.
For real.
Where you from? What planet you from? You don't sleep barefoot ever?
No, I don't. I can't be barefooted.
I cannot sleep like that.
Cause I'm like, I kind of got OCD. So like, soon as I get out of the shower, I gotta put my coconut oil on. And soon as I put my coconut oil on my feet, I got to put them socks on. I can't go past the bathroom.
So does the sock not
It give me it locks in.
conflict?
No, it locks in the moisture. It locks in the moisture, and it gives me that cozy feeling that I need before I do
Okay.
whatever.
Well, maybe it would have been different if she had socks on with my bare feet.
Maybe.
Because she ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
Cause if that big toe long,
Yeah, she,
that big toenail.
Dang, yeah.
Cause
I
some
ain't
women be
feeling my
getting
feet.
fake toenails.
But I've had, because I done shared it to my story, and I done had motherfuckers say they with it, and I done had motherfuckers go to the extreme of saying, shit, I wish we had separate houses. And these are married already
Yeah.
women.
Mm.
And I'm saying to myself,
And
man,
I think to myself,
it's rough out here.
what a unwonderful world.
You know, you get into it. You getting married for the wrong reason if you don't want to sleep with your person every night.
Yeah,
I got a
what
problem
is
if
that
you get
really
in bed,
about?
Like you don't want to be up under me. You don't want to, cause okay, you don't gotta be all night. When I go to sleep, that's you know what I mean.
Yeah,
And you know,
you have a
that's
little
cool.
episode. Look.
That's cool. But damn, man, what?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
What the comments saying about that? What they doing in New Zealand, Sarah? How y'all get down to New Zealand, Sarah? What y'all got, man? What y'all be having going on, man?
Nobody said nothing.
Y'all scared. Finna block y'all.
I guess they
Every last
probably
one of y'all.
want separate houses too or something.
Yeah, that's their problem. They scared to say it, ain't it?
I think so.
Y'all need to grow up. Y'all need to get y'all shit together because y'all don't need to be with nobody, especially don't need to be married if y'all don't want to lay down with them every night. Because what's the point of marriage? What y'all think? When you become married, they say you become one.
Right. Baby, I don't want to be wondering what you got going on
What is
over there.
y'all doing?
Cause baby, I'm gonna have to video chat you, baby. I'm really gonna get on your nerves. Cause I need to know.
Listen, anytime you want to sleep in that room or we need to go and work. We need to go ahead and figure out how we gonna go our separate ways
Separate.
and split the things or whatever.
What we gotta do, separate.
You know what I'm saying? Liv, you got a site in the mixtape?
Yes.
Talk about that before we get out this
You
thing.
know what I'm saying? Sorry for the wake. I mean, I'm not sorry for the wake. Drops January 11th, 1/11/2024. You can get your pre-sales right now at notsorryforthewake.myshopify.com. You know what I'm saying? I got merch and all that, you know, with the mixtape, you know what I'm saying? I done jacked all the beats and you know what I'm saying? I finally then put my art on a project and recorded myself, like, you know what I'm saying, doing everything by myself. You know, I'm just growing, you know what I'm saying? But y'all go check it out. I'm super proud, super excited to be getting something out there. You can only download it on the website. Nowhere else. Nowhere else. And it's only $5. $5. So yeah, y'all go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Tap in for real.
Y'all claim y'all doing all this tricking. Y'all claim that y'all making $100,000 a year and ain't nothing. So, we shouldn't hear no excuses.
What he
And
said.
I will say the site is very, very dope. The
Thank
merch is very, very dope. For
Ayy.
real. The colorway,
Yeah.
I haven't got my stuff yet, so I don't know about the material, but
Mm-hmm,
the artwork and everything is really, 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 really dope. You can tell that it's been, you know, a lot of energy put into it.
Yes, definitely.
And very, very creative.
Yeah,
I
I really
look at it.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and like I said, the song that y'all hear on the intro, that's gonna be on the mixtape. And man, I'm just ready to give y'all some vibes. And then after that, I will be doing a live concert.
That's Tiny Desk.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, shit.
I ain't want to say that because it's not official, but it's
Yeah,
that's what I'm working on.
I
Yeah,
heard that shit.
yeah.
That's
So
what's
it's gonna be a
happening.
vibe for sure.
That's what's happening. Do you know where it's gonna be? Or you gonna do it here? Or
I
how
got
you
an
gonna do it?
idea, but I haven't solidified. I haven't
Okay.
set it in stone, but I'm hit them up like today and probably get something set in stone
Okay.
like this weekend. Get a date set.
That's dope. Do you got anything you need? Anything else you want to tell the people before we get up out this thing?
I will just share. In my meditation, what my meditation was based around this morning, and it was about, I did like a short meditation, but it was about recognizing the art around you. So, and that was the tone that was set for today, to recognize all of the art around you. So I'm just passing that on to make a initiative to recognize the art around you.
Okay. I want y'all to, you know, be mindful and be intentional about being grateful. Being grateful for everything. You know, not because any holidays, you know, or
Right.
anything of that, but
Gratitude every day.
You have people out here that's going through unfortunate situations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got a roof over your head. You're able to feed yourself. You're able to feed your children. You're able to go from point A to point B. You're able to get to work.
You're able to scroll on social media.
You're able to scroll on social media. You're getting likes. Your messenger is open. Your Wi-Fi is working. Your lights are on, because you know your goals and your dreams you know, you might not ever reach those. Something might something might halt that. You know, you got people that's checking out every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't never know what's gonna happen. So, you know, you might sit in disappointment every day, but working towards a goal and thinking when you reach the goal, that's the end of life or that's the ultimate uh destination where your whole life changes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, manifestation is real, and you know you're not wrong for, you know, putting in the work to manifest or putting in the work to your goals or doing the things that to get there. But I'm telling you, you gotta fall in love with the process because, you know,
That
the
process.
destination in you reaching the goal is not guaranteed. You
Right.
might be checked out tomorrow. You might not make it to 2024. So
And the joy is in the journey, honestly.
the joy is in the journey, and you got to find the joy in the journey.
Right.
You gotta choose to find the joy in the journey.
Because once you get there, if you a real go-getter, once you get there, it's going to be like, okay, now I'm here.
gonna
Now
be
what's
something
next?
else.
You know what I'm saying? So,
You know?
but the journey, if you ain't have a journey to get there, then it's like it don't have any substance to it. It
Yeah.
don't hold true weight.
Yep. And a wise man once said, really, people reaching their goals, not the most important thing. It's not the driving force. The desire is the driving force.
Yeah.
The desire is the most important thing to get you there.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get there, it's not relief because you got there.
Right.
It's the relief because of all the desire that you had to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never had $1 million before, so your desire is to get that $1 million. Your desire to get that $1 million. But it is actually the desire. Once you get the $1 million, you're happy,
Right.
but you're not gonna be satisfied.
No.
That's just like you. You might have had your first $500. You might have had your first $1,000. Ain't nobody in the world had their first $500, their first $1,000, and said, "Okay, forget it.
That's it.
That's it."
I'm rich for life.
You're always gonna find something else to buy. You gonna always find something else that you gonna need. You gonna always have something that somebody else need. And the more you expand your family, the more you gonna need. You know, so don't waste your time not being grateful.
Right.
Don't waste your time trying to get somewhere not being grateful where you at in the lessons.
Right.
In the day by day. That's why they say, you know, you lay a brick a day. Lay a brick a day.
Yeah.
Next time you look up, you gonna have a wall, and then you keep on laying bricks and that thing up, you gonna have a building or a house or whatever the case may be. So, my challenge to you is to find something grateful in every day and everything, even if it's something small. You know what I'm saying? Can't nothing get big without the small things.
And a lot of times, just, you know what I'm saying, like you said, you have to, in order to sometimes elevate and stuff, you have to appreciate what you have in front of you, because you have blessings there. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not appreciating, then you're not going to be well, I ain't going to say you're not going to be, but it's going to be hard to be activated to the next
think about
level.
if God was sitting up on the hill watching your ass. Watch your ungrateful ass.
Right. I'm sitting here holding this Porsche, but you sitting here talking hella stuff about this Toyota Camry that's getting you everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this for you, but I want you to appreciate what you got now. Because when you get this Porsche, you going to have to take care of this for sure.
Good. Snowballs blowing in the summertime.
Right. Yep.
Music thumping.
But all
See
you
the lights
thinking
working.
is, this a Toyota Camry.
You got your tags.
Right. But
That's major within itself.
What?
Especially in this day and time.
Sure
You
enough.
hear me?
Sure enough.
So, man, please. You ain't got to put on for nobody. Listen, most people is putting on and they ain't really living how they how they portraying they living. So don't feel bad about where you at, because even the people that's living how you think they living, even if they is living like that, at some point that was where you at. Everybody got their own process.
Right.
But if God was sitting on top of the hill watching you, man, why would he give you anything better if you don't appreciate what you already got? Like,
Right.
logically speaking, logically thinking,
Right.
why would he want to give you anything if you don't appreciate what he's giving you already?
Right.
That's
That
why I
way.
love children, man. They haven't been corrupted yet. They don't understand money. So the things that they got in around them, like, man, it's children out here that they'll play with everything but they toys.
Mm-hmm.
They play with everything but they toy. Like, they'll take the microphone, they'll take, you know what I'm saying, these
Right.
headphones, and they'll play with that
They'll
more
make
than
it-
what they own.
Make
You
it
know
like
what I'm
it's
saying?
a car.
And
Yeah!
And they got the imagination.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They haven't been corrupted. They haven't been spoiled with all the phony and societal pressures and images of the world and what the world thinks. They in their own world appreciating, you know, what's in front of their face. And that's what we got to tap into. You know what I mean? Because I said it because today is Thursday. We won't see y'all no more until after Christmas. And I
Dang,
know a
for
lot
real.
of people been talking about how they ain't got no presents for nobody, or they stressed out about trying to buy gifts for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it just rubbed me the wrong way because it's supposed to be celebrating Jesus' birthday. You know, let's stick with the meaning of the so-called holiday of Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
Yeah, of course. I know you work hard. You want to see the smiles on your children's faces, but you know, those children have to grow up one day. So we got to think about what's really important when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, man, we won't see y'all till after Christmas. So we want to wish you and your family well. You know, hopefully everybody have safe travels and have a good time when y'all do link up. If y'all really real niggas, y'all will invite the hosts of the morning TRGP to y'all dinner. Whether we come or not, y'all still would invite us.
Just invite Pierre, cause honestly, I'm
know what I'm saying?
fasting,
Yeah, invite me and
but I appreciate
me
it.
like-
the thought.
feed me like both of us showed up. And if I can't come to when y'all eating, put
And
me
put-
a plate back. I will
And make
come
sure
and
you
get
put
it.
some veggies on his plate.
Yes, I need the veggies. If it's broccoli, make sure there's cheese on it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to leave y'all in good spirits, man. We hope y'all have a great holiday, and enjoy y'all family and get a lot of hugs and kisses, because in a time like this where the economy is like this, that's the most important thing. You know what I mean? That's priceless. You know, so we gonna get out this thing and we'll see y'all. If Lisa don't got nothing